Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is Knack. We have got live tournament action coming at you right now on MLG's Metalopolis. We are in Game 1 of a best-of-3 in the semifinals between ZergGrizz and TheBigCheese. This is going to be tons of fun to watch. ZergGrizz, a pretty decent player here. We've come to expect quite a bit out of this guy. He is our green Zerg player. He is going to be spawning here at around the, looks like about the 8 o'clock, 8:30 position, I guess you might call it. Or we could call it the center left. And in the bottom, 6 o'clock position, we do have TheBigCheese spawning as the blue Protoss. And right off the bat, we do have good scouting here from ZergGrizz, going to be sending his Overlord in the correct direction. Lucky for him, they are spawning in close air position, so he will get some early scouting information because of that Overlord. That is always good stuff. And we will be getting ready for this. Oh, look at that. We do have this pylon going down just a little bit further back, I think, than it needs to. He's going to have trouble. I don't know. I think maybe he can get a building right there. He might be okay. Usually I try and put it up just one more block. That way the edges of the circle touch here and here. That way you can always place your buildings for a choke against a Zerg player. Always good to have a decent wall off. You do not want to have Zerglings running in your base. That can be no fun, give you a very, very bad day. But it is what it is, and looks like he is indeed going to be able to do that. Look at that. Just barely. So good job there by TheBigCheese. He is going to have a pretty decent wall off here in just a moment. And it looks like he has got it planned out very well. Even better than I expected. And there goes the gas. Oh, he did take the far one. This one is actually closer. But that is okay. He should be just fine. Spawning pool going to be 50% complete here, it looks like, in just a moment. Gas going down for TheBigCheese as well. And look at this Overlord happily camping here in the middle of everything, seeing what's going on. And are we going to be building a Cybernetics core right away? Cybernetics core, here we go. Just slightly late there. That is okay. Looks like he is going to have a thin spot here. A Zealot and a Stalker should be able to get through there with no trouble, so he should have a pretty good wall off. Would like to see him starting production on this Zealot any moment. No Zealot on the way yet. Is ZergGrizz going to respond? Yes, he is. He has got Zerglings on the way. Ooh, scouting probe goes down. Here comes the Zealot. Looks like there was a chrono boost used there. That will help him get it in place. Looks like ZergGrizz is not going to be able to mount an effective attack here too quickly, so that is okay. Lucky for TheBigCheese. Now chrono boosting out his warp gate technology. Units tab showing that he is cruising right along with his probe production. There's the metabolic speed boost. Looks like we are going to see some speedlings on the field here in just a moment. Good map control right now by ZergGrizz, though. TheBigCheese, however, is playing relatively blind at this moment. The last scouting information he got did not tell him tons, so he is going to need to do some scouting here in just a moment. Oh my goodness. 4 gates, it looks like. Has he stopped probe production? Yes, he has at 21. Wow, so he is very familiar with the 4-gate build. Looks like he's going to be trying to execute a perfect 4-gate here. Not a bad idea in a tournament setting. Chrono boosting his cybernetics core. He does have a little extra energy. There he is, chrono boosting out a Stalker. Also not a bad idea. And one last chrono boost right here would be fine. That's okay. Either way, he is going to be set up here. Oh, and look at this pylon, putting it down right in front of the Zergling. This Zergling is like, okay, well, we'll leave that alone. So he is not seem to be carrying at this moment. However, this is going to give TheBigCheese a very nice forward position. Units tab showing that they're pretty even in the harvester count right now, actually identically even. And warping in a lot of Zealots here. Is he going to be able to get the snipe on this queen? It looks like he is. Oh, she's cruising up the ramp. Now the second queen. Oh my goodness, this queen should be back down here to help. TheBigCheese needs to be warping in some units here. How much longer? There he goes right there. That's a pretty substantial force. However, there are 3 queens here, plenty of zerglings. I am not sure who's going to be winning at this point. Oh, these queens need to get in the fight, though. Those zerglings taking too much damage without the queens behind him, and ZergGrizz is having to pull drones off the line right now. Is he going to get... Oh, he can't really heal these. He does not have enough energy. 1 queen going down, about to be 2. Stay on that creep. Stay on that creep. Here come the reinforcing zealots. Looks like BigCheese is going to be in a pretty decent situation here. Probably going to set himself up for a win. He does have these 2 queens for ZergGrizz to deal with, and as soon as he deals with them, he is going to be in decent shape. Here come the reinforcing zerglings. Is it going to be enough for him to hold on here? ZergGrizz might be in quite a bit of trouble in game 1. Look at all these drones he's having to pull off the line, and he is going to be in big trouble. And reinforcing zealots coming into the fight here. This is it, I think, for ZergGrizz. Almost no way he can come back at this point. Very, very well played there by the BigCheese. That was a good 4-gate, and there's the GG from ZergGrizz. So congratulations, BigCheese. You've taken down game number 1. We'll be going into game number 2 here in just a moment. Thank you guys for watching. Don't alt-tab, always alt-StarCraft. We'll see you in just a moment.